Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be dialing in from around the world. Thank you all for joining us today and spending the next hour with us for today's webinar, Rethinking Life Insurance Underwriting, Leapfrog Competition, Delight Customers, presented by IT Group Senior Life Insurance Analyst, Manoj Apreti. I'm Lori Spenley, and I'll be one of your hosts for today's webinar. We'll be starting the webinar shortly, but first let me just take care of a few quick housekeeping items. Today's webinar will be recorded, and a link to view the recording on demand will be available to all current IT Group clients of our life insurance and annuities practice. We will be taking questions at the end of the webinar, so please feel free to submit your questions using the questions feature located in the GoToWebinar toolbar. It's now my pleasure to introduce today's speaker. Manoj Apreti is a senior analyst with IT Group's life insurance and annuity practice. He brings to IT Group more than 15 years of experience in product development, market research, and digital transformations in the life insurance, annuity, and retirement industries. So without further ado, I'll turn the mic over now to Manoj. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope you enjoy today's webinar.
Thanks, Lori. Welcome, everyone. Hope your day is going well. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for your curiosity. Thanks for your time listening to this webinar. And this webinar is essentially a follow-up to an impact report I wrote a couple of months ago and IT published in February. The report was also titled Rethinking Life Insurance Underwriting, just like this webinar. And the approach I took was that in addition to leveraging my own background in underwriting innovation and research, I spoke with many executives, chief underwriters, medical directors, and other experts from insurance carriers. I also talked to many vendors and data and technology providers to get their perspective in it. So my quest was really to find out where we are as an industry in understanding the underwriting advancements, in applying those advancements, and what have we achieved between aspirations and reality, and what are the opportunities we're still not exploring or we are not exploiting yet. Or maybe there are some latest practices, there are some useful practices that some may be using, but many others can benefit from learning about those. So this webinar is going to be a summary of those key insights, or you can call it summary of learnings from that research.